Ladies and gentlemen, right now, what is hitting the political arena is that is this divorce between ODM and Jubilee. Actually, they are not confirmed that they are divorcing, but signs from the way they are throwing jabs at each other, one can easily conclude that these two parties are no longer together. And actually, Jubilee, of course, wants to force its way out of Azimio. So, before we go on, I want us to watch this video. Now, I watched this video between Uhuru and Raila, and of course this made Kenyans happy. Actually, people who are affiliated to ODM thought that now their dreams was becoming true. So guys, before we go on, take a time, of course, subscribe, and it's my hope that this video finds you well, and also receive my greetings, and I'm hoping that you will enjoy this video. Now, why am I talking about this divorce? Remember very well, after the election, when the tallying was taking place, before even the announcement of the final results, Babu came out and said that, and asked Uhuru Kenyatta to protect Raila's votes. Yeah, and actually, he asked Uhuru whether it was a long con. And of course, many Kenyans thought that it was a long con, because no one believed that Raila was going to lose to William Ruto. No one believed that Raila would lose to Ruto. Because why is it so? Because Raila has been having the ground has been favoring Raila Odinga. He's been having the numbers. And of course, this time around, he had the government on his side, the system. So voters were sure that Raila would emerge victorious. Actually, they knew that all Raila needed was his votes to be protected, because they believe that Raila has been winning, but the government has been shortchanging him. But this time around, as fate will have it, Ruto won the election. So now, why is it that now the marriage between ODM and Jubilee is dying? Like, we are barely 2 months from election, but right now we're seeing Jubilee forcing its way out of Azimio. Yesterday you saw Gachagua addressing Samina Chege and some Jubilee members, and actually he was welcoming them, to Kenya Kwanza. And of course, this was somehow a confirmation that Jubilee is headed to Kenya Kwanza. But the question is, why is it so? Because you know very well, Jubilee is being led by Uhuru Kenyatta. Is the founder of Jubilee, of course, together with Ruto. So, but while all this is happening, Uhuru is silent. It's like he's enjoying what is happening. The question is, why is Uhuru, divorcing Raila Odinga? Because it's of course obvious that Uhuru wants to do away with Raila Odinga. The question is, why is it so? Why is it so? What are the reasons? Number one, we will say that Uhuru Kenyatta wants to be relevant in Mount Kenya. Yeah, remember very well, if there's a president who retired, really bad a bad image, is Uhuru Kenyatta. Even his own community was against him. Reason being, he abandoned, not that he abandoned Ruto, no, he teamed up with Raila. Raila Odinga with Edmond Kenyans it's like water and paraffin. You cannot mix them together. Yeah, I don't know what Raila did to Mount Kenyans. Maybe tell me in the comment section. I don't know what Raila did to Mount Kenyans. Yeah, that deserve all this hatred. But the truth of the matter is that Raila Odinga is not welcomed in Mount Kenya. That's the reality. So Uhuru Kenyatta wants to remain relevant in Mount Kenya. Remember very well, before the handshake, Uhuru was the king in Mount Kenya. Yeah, and his position was somehow, toppled when he teamed up with Raila Odinga, and Mount Kenyans saw it as if as a betrayal. Okay, they saw that Uhuru Kenyatta is betraying them, and Ruto, as an opportunist, used the chance to convince Mount Kenyans to rally behind him. Okay, and of course hate Uhuru Kenyatta. And actually, Ruto told Mount Kenyans that Uhuru Kenyatta just betrayed them. Ruto is a schemer. That's what I've always been saying. No one should, as in degrade Ruto or demean him. It's a smart politician. So, and that is that Uhuru is fearing being probed. As a president, I believe there are a lot of things that he did. Okay, I believe so. Any president, always has the dark side. Okay, and based on what is happening right now, okay, you've seen George Kinoti being harassed by, of course, the government. Remember very well, after Ruto was sworn in, the first thing he did, he dealt with Kinoti together with Mutiambai. Actually, he asked IG Mutiambai to resign. Okay, and Kinoti, he demoted Kinoti. He gave him a different job. Okay, but he made sure that Kinoti was no longer the DCI boss. And of course, he went ahead, he began now investigating Kinoti. We've heard about the issue of SSU, Special Service Unit, a DCI unit that was being used to kill Kenyans. So and of course there are 7 officers who were arrested. Actually, it's being said that these officers are being coerced, to implicate Kinoti in all these murders. So this is a way of punishing Kinoti. And maybe Uhuru Kenyatta has seen that, hey, this Ruto is Ruto will revenge. Okay? And of course, as he also been saying, Uhuru himself has been saying that Ruto is a vengeful politician. Okay? It's someone who is full of hatred. So maybe Uhuru maybe thinks that Ruto will soon pursue him. Yeah. That's what I think he wants to please the president, maybe by, of course, taking away his MPs, okay, by destroying Azimio, and of course maybe joining Kenya Kwanza. By doing so, he believes he will be immune from Ruto's attack. Yeah. So if he has been probed, okay, maybe there are things he did in the government. If he has these investigations, okay, if he has his companies, because it's been rumored that Ruto wants to deal with Uhuru's company. Remember, there's a scenario whereby one of the Kenya Kwanza MPs leaders said that they will deal with Brookside, a company that has always been owned by Kenyatta family. So maybe Uhuru wants to stop all this. That's why he's busy doing his job, the job that was given by the president. Remember very well, right now Uhuru is the person he was tasked, with this peacekeeping role. He's been in South Africa, okay. He's been, witnessing the peace agreement between Ethiopia and Tigray. Raila last time he was in Congo. So of course, he's busy doing his job. It is a way of pleasing the president. Yeah, because this job he was given by Ruto. Yeah, that's what the world is. Today you despise someone, tomorrow he gives you the job. Anyway, so also Uhuru was disappointed by Raila Odinga. Yeah, it is believed that Raila's affiliates, people like Junet Mobile and Joe, it is believed that they ate money, this agent money that was supposed, to, of course, provide oversight during the election, okay, to protect Raila's votes. But it's being said that these people ate the money, and this must have angered Uhuru Kenyatta, because he did all he can to make Raila the president. But of course, his efforts were all in vain. So maybe he just beat Raila Odinga. He believes that, teaming up with Raila Odinga is a waste of time. Maybe he wants to, join the winning team. As well as say that if you cannot beat them, join them. I think that phrase is making sense. And of course, the marriage between Uhuru and Ruto and Raila Odinga was not legit. Remember, Uhuru Kenyatta was just trying to survive as the president. He wanted Raila to protect him because he also said that Ruto was out there to impeach him. So he extended his hand to Raila Odinga for protection, okay? Because he wanted to use his MP and Raila's MPs, okay, to of course protect him in the parliament, because he sensed that Ruto was out there to finish him, to impeach him, because Ruto has already begun inciting Mount Kenya MPs and his MPs against Uhuru Kenyatta. So he feared for this impeachment. That's why he teamed up with Raila Odinga, and of course they formed a coalition. But as fate will have it, he did not succeed in making Raila the president, because right now, as we are talking, Ruto is the president. Yeah, he's the president, and nothing can do nothing about it. Yeah. So guys, tell me in the comment section, do you think it's a good thing? Do you think Uhuru Kenyatta is supposed to abandon Raila Odinga? Because from the things you are seeing, it's like Uhuru Kenyatta is inciting his MPs, his affiliates to, of course, ditch Azimio, ditch Raila Odinga. Do you think it is worth it after all the things that have happened? Yeah? Or do you think these MPs, or do you think Uhuru Kenyatta has got nothing to do with it? Do you think these member of parliaments have been bought by the government? I want to hear it from you, from the comment section. Tell me in the comment section. And of course, I'd be glad to answer you. And subscribe also. Let us all meet here when you have some amazing political updates. Thank you, and may the